cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Big Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trappers happening in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's come to my attention that we have surpassed that 31,000 threshold, and we are giving away the chili May the 16th at 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time. So make sure that you're around for that chili giveaway May the 16th, Sunday, 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time, man. No long intro, no long talking, just giving y'all that chili out that y'all been waiting on, man. With that being said, let's get to the clip. Right, man, we in here. Spider Loc, VLAD TV, WACK100. Wack is asking, Vlad is asking Wack about him filing charges on Big U. Big U filed charges on. Let's get into it. Let's go. Chat, let me know if y'all can hear on everything perfect.
Didn't Spider Loc post paperwork of you filing assault charges against Big U?
Never.
Is this, hold on a second.
Never. If Spider Loc posted something,
hold on. This is my notes, but I'm gonna.
Never.
There's a link.
Never. No, nigga, it's true. It's true.
Never. See, this is why Wack looks as big. This is why I look bigger than what I'm supposed to be. Because y'all come at me with this shit.
7 days ago, Spider Loc posted paperwork, and the caption is "Valley victim violated." I guess you're the Valley
I'm from
victim.
the Valley, 818 Pacoima. I don't pronounce that at all. That ain't nothing.
So here's the paperwork here that.
No, read it.
Here it is, and I'm gonna read it to you.
I want you to read. This is what I filed. Wait. Look, I'm gonna get this right, Vlad. This is what I filed on him, right? That's what you said, right?
This is what the
No. You just said Wack filed paperwork, a case on Big U, right?
Right.
Okay, go.
So this is where Wack is playing in semantics. Did Wack file the paperwork on Big U? No. Is Wack telling the story at No Jumper? So the paperwork was picked up by the federal government to be filed on Big U? Hell for the mucking yeah, he did. So Wack never actually went into the police station to file this paperwork. What he did was tell the story on No Jumper. The feds picked up that episode of No Jumper and that exact same story, and literally Big U got charged with that story. And saw it on WACK100 from when it was at the Novo, and Wack said that he upped the little woo-wop and started getting off in threes. You feel me? So now Big U got charged with that. So yeah, that happened.
Overt Act number 155, Exhibit C40
You know what
to
an overt act
C41.
is, right?
What's that?
This is something that they say.
Now Wack is trying to talk over Vlad because those overt acts have actually turned into actual criminal charges against Big U, and he knows it.
They picked up on wiretap.
Okay.
Continue reading.
On December 30th, 2022, on an intercepted call, defendant Henley said that when defendant Henley catches WACK100, I'm gonna break his jaw. Defense response: This is a private statement of frustration, not a threat, communicated to WACK100. There's no evidence WACK100 ever heard this statement.
Stop. There's no way.
Hold on.
It doesn't matter if Wack ever heard the statement. What matters is the federal Big U said that y'all can't use this overt act against me because I ain't being charged with it. And the federal government said, ha ha, nigga, joke's on you. Yes, we can. We're charging you with assault on WACK100.
See, Vlad, you can't fuck with me. I'm from the Valley. I don't do what they do. Huh? So you're talking about Big U on the phone with another individual telling them, I want to break WACK100's jaw. The damn AUSA is saying, we're using this to establish character. The defense attorney is saying...
No, that's not what's happening. The AUSA, the defense attorney, is saying he never committed this crime. He never actually broke this man's jaw. The AUSA says, well, you know what? We're going to charge him with it anyway. And Big U's actually now factually, as it's being May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo, nigga, 2026, Big U has been charged with assault on WACK100. This what are you talking about?
WACK100 never even heard these words being said out of my client's mouth. So how the fuck am I filing a charge on Big U?
Hold on, there's actually audio in this. So let me see if because the thing is, it's a bunch of like paperwork that's like scrolling and stuff like
Come
that.
on, man.
Number 155, which alleges that on December 30th, 2022, on an intercepted call, Defendant Henley
Sick. This nigga Vlad is making Wack listen to Byron Blake. Shout out to my man Byron Blake. That's the homie.
said that when defendant Henley catches WACK100, I'ma break his jaw. The defense response to this is a private statement of frustration, not a threat communicated to WACK100. There's no evidence.
So that's Big U's lawyer saying that this is not a threat to WACK100. This is what Big U said in the privacy of a conversation.
That WACK100 ever heard this statement, was placed in fear, or harmed. The government has not charged any assault on WACK100. He would also include overt act number 164, which alleged that on January 12, 2023, on an intercepted call, defendant Henley said he wanted to beat the out of WACK100. The defense response to this is the government has not identified what action, if any, followed because none did. Now, the government would respond to Big U, and they would say that that framing is backwards. The government is entitled to prove the overt acts charged in its own indictment. These are not uncharged other acts. They are part of the charged RICO.
These are not uncharged other acts. So if they're not uncharged, well, guess what they are? Charged. Because what's the opposite of charged? Uncharged. What's the opposite of uncharged? Charged. That little smile that faded away. He ain't smiling no more, is he?
Conspiracy and proof of charged overt acts requires no 404B justification. Y'all saying I threatened WACK100. I'm not charged with that. Y'all saying that I said I wanted to beat up WACK100. I'm not charged with that. The government is now coming back and saying that, yes, you are. It says, these are not uncharged other acts. They are part of the RICO conspiracy, and proof of charged overt acts requires no 404B justification.
So how is Wack now that Vlad is playing the police, the federal paperwork for him? Vlad has put the federal paperwork in Wack's face. Well, they're actually charging Big U with assaulting you. Explain it. Explain, plain.
So, long story short, Big U is charged with assaulting WACK100. And the government is responding saying those are not uncharged acts. Those are charged acts. And the proof will be offered at trial. So we can expect to see at some point during Big U's trial, the government put on a presentation of a crime that Big U allegedly did against WACK100. And
Now stop it right there,
assuming.
man. This is
Shout out to Byron Blake. Now let's see how this nigga's gonna spin this one. Go ahead, spin master, spin-nato.
you can't be mingling with the idiots.
That nigga name is Spinelli. That nigga right there is Spinelli. Y'all remember Recess? Remember Spinelli? That's Spinelli right there, because he gonna spin it. Now he calling him Byron Blake read federal paperwork. Vlad just played, and we know that Vlad ain't gonna put this in Wack's face if he didn't do a research and a due diligence. Vlad got love for Wack. Vlad knows to be setting Wack up and all that. Vlad has no invested interest in seeing Wack's downfall at all. You feel me? Vlad makes it clear all the time that he's cool with Wack. It's very apparent. It's very apparent. How did this end up in Wack's face if Vlad didn't look into it and know that it was some sort of truth into it? And keep in mind that Vlad is still cool with Big U.
The motherfucker just said, this is what he said he wants to do. Let's go back to elementary. Someday, I want to fly a plane. What does that mean? That I've never what?
On a plane.
It don't matter what he said he wanted to do. What only matters is the federal government charging Big U with assault on you. All this other fluff in between, it don't matter. The only thing that matters is Big U got charged with assault on WACK100. Vlad just put it in his face by way of Byron Blake. Shout out to Byron Blake. And Wack is over here. Look at him. Looking stupid. Like loose cannon. Face ass. Face ass. Bro, what's up with this nigga? What's up with this nigga?
Said, I want to break WACK100 jaw. So let's just slow it down. That means if this is something he wants to do, he never said he did it, right?
Right.
So that means he's never assaulted me, right?
Right.
They're saying because we got you on the phone making a threat of what you want to do, we're going to use it. This is what they're really saying. To establish your case.
It ain't what they really saying. They saying what they really saying. This nigga's sick. This nigga's sick. This is what they really saying. We just heard the paperwork. Word for word. Full quotes. It wasn't an impression of. It wasn't his version of events. Nigga, we just heard the paperwork. Well, what they really trying to say is they're saying what they really want to say. You are a victim in Big U's paperwork. Victim? This nigga sick, bro. This nigga sick, bro.
Character of a violent person. This is really what they're fucking saying. The idiot is sitting there reading saying, WACK100 has never even heard these words come out of Big Eugene Henley's mouth. So if I never heard the motherfucking words come out of his mouth, and he ain't never touched me physically, what the fuck could I say? But again, because I'm WACK100, the guy from the valley, I'm gonna be real. I challenge niggas. When the last time I had paperwork on the valley nigga telling?
Right here. Right here. The feds is charging Big U with assault on you after a story you told at No Jumper. What the hell are we talking about? Vlad, you're smart. Let's see where Vlad goes with this. Vlad, you're smart. Vlad's a smart.
See, they want to play the game, and I could play
Vlad's a sharp shovel. Vlad's a sharp shovel. Let's see where he takes it.
the game back. We
a
are
sharp shovel.
that city I come from, Pacoima. They
Shovels in the chat for Vlad. He's a sharp shovel. Shovels in the chat for Vlad.
got some rats. They got some sex offenders. But when it comes to the numbers of what's going on in inner city LA and us, we don't got them numbers. We don't got them kind of problems. And again, when the exposers come and say, this dude did this, we produce paperwork that says that. So you said it was paperwork on me that I filed charges on Big U, right? That's saying
So he's playing in semantics. He's not addressing the fact that the feds are obviously charging Big U with the assault on him. He's playing on the fact that Spider-Lo worded it incorrectly. Semantics.
federal government wants to file charges on him using overt acts. Who said these words? Did I say these words or Big U say these words? What Big U
It's saying about you.
said about me
Yeah.
to me or somebody else.
Well, to
It's saying it.
charge Big U.
No, he's talking to somebody.
Right.
Is the person he's talking to identified as me?
No.
Okay, so the person he's talking to is not me, so therefore it's not a terrorist threat, it's not a verbal threat. And he's saying, I want to, which means what? It has yet to happen.
Right.
So what the fuck that got to do with me?
He sounds
Let me
like
play-
So once again,
let me
you know
play a
what's
couple more
happening?
minutes.
I got Big U for the third time
we won't let Vlad talk, and Vlad's gonna explain to him exactly how he's flu-flaming.
on the fucking phone, and he know his phone is tapped. It's 2020 paperwork with Sue Surf, indictment of the New Jersey Rolling 60s, where Big U was the number 4 conspirer at supply.
Now we talking about everything but the topic. Oh, this nigga's 47 laws of deflection for
The
real.
guns and drugs from Los Angeles as a lead Rolling 60 Crip with his same Instagram, same phone number. And what did he do? 3-4 years
And we
later,
love
got
Wack
the same number, calling niggas on the phone, saying these same things. And we got that paperwork as well.
Are going to see WACK100 testify in some form. It's overt act number 150.
Now let me see where your brain works. What the fuck could I testify to?
Right. That's what I'm thinking too.
Cause this dude is
What he can testify to is a story that he continuously tells on No Jumper when I was about to get off in threes, and they had me at the Novo, and they didn't even know him. They had their back to me, and it was me, and it was third, and it was creep, and they didn't know my position at 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock, and 4:15. Okay, Wack. That's the story that you're going to testify on. The one that you've already open source reported on the No Jumper show when it was you, Academics, Trap Lord Ross, Vlad, Adam, and Remo. You told that story. That's the open source reporting. That's the actual information, and that's the evidence that they use to charge Big U with assault on you. That's the actual literal evidence and the actual literal situation. You feel me? So
Yeah. They just said Wack's never heard these words. He never touched Wack. What the fuck am I going to... They don't need Wack to testify. They got the wiretaps. Now, however the federal government is working that in there to say, I don't know. I think personally it's just them establishing character. Personally. To say, you see, these are violent things. He says
He's a violent guy.
He
Look at all
wants
the
to do
people
to
he's
people.
threatened.
Nigga, it's not establishing character. It's going for a conviction. He is charged with assault on you, sir. They are saying that he has assaulted you because you told a story in which you were assaulted. Come on, my nigga. Come on, my nigga.
And whatever
They
else.
can't motherfucking get this man on no assault. Like,
So you're not going to, let's just say that the feds subpoena you and say, listen, now that you've heard this, we want you to take the stand and say how you feel or whether you feel like
and say
scared.
what?
I guess there's nothing really to say, right?
Fuck, I'm gonna say I never heard it.
Well, now that you heard it now.
No, you're missing the point. He has to say it to me. Big U is
Hey, Wack can't say that because he a fed, he an undercover working, so he can't go and say that. Notice that he's not saying, notice how he's not saying, no, I wouldn't snitch. No, I wouldn't testify. I wouldn't get on the stand. He's saying, well, what I'm going to say? Rich Trapper, if they called you to testify against Big U, would you show up? Nope. Rich Trapper, if they subpoenaed you to show up at Big U and they said would they arrest you and they force you onto the stand, would you say anything on the stand? Nope. Would you say that you knew this nigga? Nope. Do you have any knowledge of this nigga? Nope. What do you know about him? Only what's on the internet? I don't know nothing else. I just see what's on the internet like everybody else, and that could be fabricated because I also watch The Simpsons on the internet, and I don't think that The Simpsons is real. I also watch Pokemon on the internet. I don't think Pokemon is real, so I think that it's all entertainment. I don't know nothing. What's so hard to say that? What's so hard to say that? You feel me? What's so hard about that little one statement? Now, Wack is going to talk about everything else except for the fact that he wouldn't get on the stand. Because you can't say that because you're working. And it might pull you up off the streets because there's a lot of reasons why Wack should be in jail right now, but he's continuously working with the feds, doing his little 1-2 step like Sierra to be on their side to where, you know what I'm saying, they got to keep him out there. But that's a different story for a different day.
never told me these words.
Notice how
He know not to tell me these words.
I'm gonna shut up, but notice how he just won't flat out say, no, I wouldn't snitch on Big U. Notice how he just won't say that. You feel me? That's simple. That's direct. That's to the point.
I can make a call right now and show you why he know not to threaten me like that. That man know me, bro. See, you got to think about it. They talk that valley
Just keep in mind, the question was, would you testify on Big U? That's the original question. Okay, I'm shutting up. Shut up.
shit now, right? But y'all leader come to the valley, nigga. Why? You ain't never heard nobody say what Big U did for Wack. You got to, Wack got some say so. Call Wack. He'll listen to Wack. That man know if he ever mention them words to me of a threat about what he gonna do to me, he know what time it is. Straight up. He know. But again, this is why, Vlad, and I'm a big guy in my head. But they make me even bigger because they put this shit out there and people be like, okay, Wack, let's talk. And I'll be like, okay, let's go. And you play that shit, and I know you, because if you would have heard that shit prior, it would have been a different approach. You listening to this, you're like, wait, hold on. It's saying, Big U's talking to somebody saying what he want to do, which means it's never happened. And these people are saying, well, he never said these words to WACK100. And he ends and says, which means WACK100 is going to have to get on the stand and say what? What the fuck am I going to say?
Yeah.
The man never said the words to me. He never touched me.
So why won't you just say, I won't get on the stand? Why won't you just say that? Why won't you just say that? Why, brother? Why, brother?
And say what? Well, now that we've read you or played, let's go with your scenario.
Yeah.
Wack comes in.
See, that's why you gotta shut up. I'm gonna tell you. Listen up, I'm gonna tell you. Wack get on the stand, right? They say, what happened at the Novo in the parking lot? Wack can't even say what the business is. Wack can't even say nothing because then they'll pull up that episode of No Jumper and say, wait, you said that you had to put a woo-wop on them and you was going to start getting off in threes because these ninjas had you surrounded after you was attacked and you had to jump off the game stage, at the stage at the Novo, at the game concert. And Kanye West, you have to jump off the front of the stage. They'll say, why did you have to do that? You feel me? Like that, and then so when you, and then you understand, and then they ask you that, well, what you going to say then? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, here's the content right here. It's on No Jumper. What's up? You said that. Oh. Look at you. Testimony Tom? Golly. Wacky Williams.
We want to play you something. And they play the wiretap.
Mhm.
What are they going to ask me? While this man's sitting in the federal fucking prison? Are you scared now?
Yeah.
Was you scared
What
at the
are you
Novo?
talking about?
They're going to ask you, were you scared at the Novo? You're going to tell the story. What are you talking about? I'll be feeling like I've been fighting this fight by myself. Shout out to my nigga Byron Blake because he didn't came in. You feel me? So now me and Byron Blake, wooty bammy. You feel me? Because Byron Blake is like, man, wait, hold on. What? And it's crazy because me and Byron Blake didn't even know each other prior to this. We just both could see clearly through the BS and not politic to save the lives of this idiot. You feel me? I just shout out to that girl Henny. She be truth telling. She be truth telling. Big shout out to that girl Henny. Henavito. She be doing her thing. That's sis.
And I'm going to be real. I think the federal government know that wouldn't be a plus to their case because they know what I'm going to do, what I'm not going to do. And I'm pretty sure they know that. The last time they contacted me, this shit went on the internet.
Let me ask you a question. If you got a call from the feds
I did already.
about this case,
No, not about this case. Last call I got was about Jay Prince.
okay.
I put it on the internet. You ain't never heard that shit? Google it. It's 10, 12 minutes. Yeah, straight up.
It's not true.
Didn't play with it. I'll send it to you. It's on my phone
You
right now.
recorded
What? ASAP. And if I didn't record it, because I had no idea that Big U and Jay Prince was intertwining. Just 2 months ago, when I recorded this shit was July 2022.
Wait, hold on.
I'm going to send it to you so you can play.
I got $1,000 that says he's finna say something that's gonna just prove more of his lies and snitching. Let's see where this idiot takes this. Man.
it.
Okay.
It's on there, right? You can, if you go in there and Google it, you'll pull it because it's been up for 4 years.
Okay.
WACK100 federal call, right?
Oh,
Larry Hoover. What about Larry Hoover?
yes, sir. And James Prince Sr.?
I mean, I wouldn't have no information other than just leave.
Man, that's not a real federal call. I'm gonna fast forward this flu flam because that's not a real federal call at all. I'm not gonna play this.
When I first initially put it up, right, everybody said Wack's lying. Right? Here you go, Vlad. I'm gonna send it to you right now, live. Wack's lying.
Everybody said Wack's lying because you screenshotted the number that they called you from and they had in the caller ID Federal Bureau of Investigation, not Bureau, because you guys spelled Bureau wrong, but don't worry about it. Spelling is really hard and Bureau is in fact an actual really hard word to spell, so understandable. But that's why they said that the call was fake, because it's really hard for one to believe that the Federal Bureau of Investigation would spell Bureau wrong, would spell Bureau. It's not it.
It's going to your phone right now, full audio.
Okay.
Now, if you go pull the paperwork up, it's going to say July 27, 2022. So 2 months ago, the paperwork comes out. It says, when having a federal call, calling WACK100, right, we've learned that we can't call him because within 24 hours, he put it on the internet. Now, imagine if I wouldn't have put that shit on the internet and in this federal paperwork is saying we can't.
Mind you, the original question was, would he testify on Big U if the feds asked him to testify? Mind you, that's the original question. How we ended up way over here because he's a spin master, I have no idea. Why hasn't he addressed the fact that he is in the Big U paperwork as a victim and Big U is being charged with assault on him? I'm not sure. But like I said, that's Spinelli right there. He gonna spin it. That nigga Wack, he gonna spin it. He should have been a DJ. The way that nigga spin, he should have been a fucking DJ or a break dancing DJ. a breakdancing ballerina DJ, because they spin too. You feel me? A breakdancing ballerina stripper DJ. They spin too. You feel me? He should just do anything that spin because he's a spin master.
Tactic Wack.
Instead of doing diapers, I nigga should have started a washing machine company, Spin Masters. That would have been fire. Because don't nobody want them trash ass incredible diapers. Clearly, Spin Master would have been fire. He got into the. It's not too late, man. Wack, you can have that one. It's a free one, man. Get into the washing machine game. Spin Masters.
100 and had a call with WACK100, and that's it. What would the narrative be?
You're cooperating.
Booyah. But because I put it on the internet, right? Because I put this shit on the internet, everybody's like, oh shit, Wack wasn't lying. And see, one thing about this, Vlad, you can't lie about the dates. Look at the date. It times and dates it.
Let's say July
27th,
2022.
And guess what the paperwork says? On July 27th, we contacted WACK100.
There's the
Right
recording.
now, if I wouldn't have put that damn call up, bro,
That has nothing to do with the question.
right now today, and this is to the fucking FBI. Why did he do it? Because shit that y'all do will directly affect a person that's innocent of the bullshit. Because how these people gonna read it, and when they gonna run with it, I get a motherfucking life took. If I wouldn't have did what I did and put it up, everybody was like, oh man, that shit fake. Oh, he had somebody, he paid a white lady to pose like she was a federal agent. And this. When it came out, it just came out 2026, 2 months ago. It showed where Big U went to go meet Jay Prince and boom, 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 boom. So now they're crossing Houston feds or whatever going on out here. I don't know what they got going on. Right? But when them wiretaps come.
So Wack just basically admitted to the fact that he was talking to the feds about Jay Prince, and just somehow coincidentally, the feds in Houston and the feds in LA have somehow attached Jay Prince to Big U. All the while, Big U is attached. Big U is charged with assault on WACK100, and Wack just heard that paperwork and saw that paperwork. Didn't say that it was fake. Didn't say that it didn't exist. Didn't say that it wasn't real. This nigga started talking about this whole other situation. When asked a direct question of, would you get on the stand and testify against Big U, instead of just being like, no, he goes, well, what would I say? And say what? This nigga's tenderism, bro. This nigga's tenderism.
Because they worried about them wiretaps. Because I got a Houston back door over there that's vicious. He tell me everything they doing before they do it. I go online to Clubhouse and tell them when they having their meetings, where they gonna have their meetings, and everything going on. It pisses him off and it rattles his cages. If I wouldn't have did what I...
So now you're telling us that you have an inside source inside the Houston division of the Federal Bureau of Investigations? This nigga's dangerous. This nigga's dangerous. This nigga right here, tell on you, set you up, flu flam, skulldug, and larceny you in the same breath, all the while banging a hood that don't allow him to come around. This nigga is crazy. This nigga is crazy. Since when has it ever been available for street niggas or forget street niggas? Because you could be a regular day-to-day nigga that work at Walmart and still be a solid nigga who ain't never told on his employee because he clocked in late or beat the clock for a couple hours because you just ain't no snitch ass nigga. People that make it seem like, oh, well, you a civilian, you can't say this. No. It's a nigga working at Stater Brothers, Bonds, Ralph's, Foot Locker, Albertsons, nigga, Pavilion, wherever the fuck regular people work at. I don't fucking know. I don't got no fucking job. I'm homeless. Let these niggas tell you. I don't know. But it's a nigga right now who watches coworkers every day steal money out the cash register, snatch niggas tips. They work in the clothing stores, sell clothes out the back door for discounts, let niggas steal and all kind of wooty bam blah blah blah. Time card fraud, and they don't say nothing because it's not their business and they not a snitch. Snitching is not isolated to the streets. You could be a snitch at work, bro. You could be a snitch at work. Chad, am I wrong? You could be a snitch at work. It's regular day-to-day niggas who just be like, man, nah, my nigga, I'm not into that. That's not my business. I don't get involved in that. I don't got to talk about nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with me. So with that all being said, what's up with your boy? I say all that to say, what's up with your boy? What's up with your boy? Because this nigga's absolutely barnacles.
I did. When people say they're like, yo, Wack put that call out, bro. He put that shit up. In the federal paperwork, it said, we learned that calling him doesn't do us no justice because within 24 hours, the whole call was on the internet. This may possibly breach or warn people. See, when you working with them and cooperate with them, you don't do that. But I'm not no damn fool. Even at the end, she says, well, if it's something else come up, we'll give you a call back. Absolutely not. Call my legal. His name is Alex Kessel. Contact him, he can contact me. So, you know, I'm so used to it coming at me somehow, some way. Anything my name is in, Vlad, they hate me so much. They praying on my downfall so much. You are sitting there, I know in the back of your mind, you're saying, idiot, you can't read? Wack didn't hear this. He wasn't touched. This is a private call with Big U and somebody else. He could have been talking to you, Vlad. He could have been talking to whoever. How does that lead to, at some point, WACK100 got to take the stand? About what?
Yeah. I feel. I got it. I believe you.
No, it's right there.
It's right there. No, I agree.
Hey, it's not me against you, man. It's not me against you, man. So to answer Wack's last 3 questions, why would you take the stand? Because he's being charged with assault on you. That's the reason why. What would you say? You would tell the same story that you told on No Jumper about how you was getting off in 3s and you had them corner in the parking lot at the Novo and blah, 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 this and blah, blah, that. And, you know what I'm saying? Anything else is just whatever the third question is. I don't even remember if there even was a third question. But the direct answer is whether it wasn't the third question because you's a snitch. That all being said, man, red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Chat, Johnson, and kick it. We go.
0 for the neighborhood hero. We got all 4 corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continues. Mr. Bunker right here, live in the flesh. We out here, nigga. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops, check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.